Buena Park is in the building. Buena Park? What's the deal? Nothing but the homies out there. Nothing but the homies. What's up with the homies?
Who poppin'? We poppin'. We major.
We got Nik Needham, defensive back here. Nick, man, we go back to high school playing ball with each other.
Right.
I'm excited. You know what I mean? We're
No, me
live.
too.
The first episode of the Centerlocked Show. We got, Mr. Sosa Needham, Glock 40 in the house.
Sosa
Nick,
Glock, man.
hey Nick, how you
Yes,
doing?
sir.
Nick? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. How you doing, bro?
Hey man,
Happy to be here with my guy Mark.
Hey man, I appreciate. Hey, I'm so blessed to have a brotherhood of a family really that just come out and support and everything when I need. Make that phone call. You guys are always there, and let's just get this show rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's easy. Oh,
So,
we gotta show love to BP, man.
Oh yeah, you already know what it is. We are, it's a real brotherhood. Like I can't even that's just the word that I like. It's just a brotherhood,
Yeah, no, it's been about 6-7 years, or 5 or 6, yeah,
Pretty
something
much.
like that.
Pretty much, we were kids. We were kids, just out there listening to Coach Blanco,
Boy, yeah, Coach White, the OG.
So let's get into this, Nick. I know you're busy. I know you got a lot of stuff going on. So we're gonna start with your youth, man. I know everybody wants to know about the NFL, but to get to that point, you got to start, at the beginning. And when did you start playing football, bro?
So I probably started playing in the 4th grade, I think, 5th grade. My dad got me into playing because he was a quarterback. Not if everybody knows that, but yeah, quarterback coach. So he got me into football. I started out in Lakewood Falcons. I think that's where we were, 4th grade.
Were you always a DB? What were you playing?
Oh, no. I was receiver. I really like playing offense more. I just know I didn't know them, but back then I loved playing offense because T.O., that was my favorite player for a second. So, and even I played running back and was wearing 81. So that's how you know. I didn't really get introduced to DB and all that stuff really till high school, or a little bit in probably 8th grade or something like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
I know it's a very, popular, discussion right now. Did you play more than one sport growing up?
I actually played basketball for a little bit, but it was YMCA ball, Boys and Girls Clubs type stuff. Never really got into the AAU. I don't know why, but I think football, I guess as a young one, I started really deciding that this is what I wanted to do. And also, like I said, having my dad having a strong football background, I think that's what just made me chose that. And I was never the fastest, so track was never, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't really in my thing. One sport I wish I did play, though, was soccer. I really got a love for some soccer. I love playing FIFA, too.
Yeah, I see that you're is it Zlatan? What's his name?
Yeah, Zlatan. That's one of my guys. And my favorite player all time is Mario Balotelli.
Oh, for sure.
He used to play with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, too, in Inter Milan. I think that's what it was called.
Oh, for sure. Were you hooping, though, when you were playing basketball, though? That's the real question. I mean, were you a hooper?
No, I was a defender. Clearly, it's in my blood.
Oh,
that was it. I was dude, lock you up. I'm missing shots. Was not a 3-point shooter, not a shooter. I never could extend my wrist, so all my shots was short and stuff. So I was just really go to the rack, try to get and-ones and get fouls because that's all I was good at, getting layups and playing defense.
You was locking up everybody.
Yeah. You're not gonna score no points. I'm not gonna score no points. You're not gonna score no points.
Hey, you know what I mean? Tony Allen, you're Tony Allen. You're
right.
Pat Bev.
Oh, me, I forgot about him. Right, that's me.
So, you playing football, you play a little bit of basketball. Got to high school. You bounced around a little bit. You had to find your home, and you ended up finding Buena Park High School. We
right.
That's history. Everything you did there. But let's talk about the experience. Going. I was a transfer as well. A couple of our other teammates were transfers, and depending on how you look at it, some people look at it as a bad thing, but we knew that it was about finding the right spot, finding where we were accepted, and finding where we can be.
Right. You just be yourself, be comfortable. Right.
So like, what was your mindset, your experience of like with Buena Park?
Well, yeah, no. So coming from San Clemente, a little different culture out there, and then I went to Servite, which is all boys school. So that was also different, and it was a Catholic school as well. So, like you said, didn't have too much friends, was just moving around and stuff. So then came to Buena Park, and I actually knew Joaquin Walker. I knew him from middle school. No, elementary school. We went to a school called Buffum Elementary, and I actually knew him back in Long Beach. So first day we walked into the weight room, I was like, damn, there go Walker right there. Like, I already know somebody here, yeah. So that was funny, and it was cool because I thought I'd never see him again. So that was kind of just already a moment like, dang, this is cool. Like I already know I'm gonna like it here. And then first day, yeah, Coach White showing me around and stuff. I still have my Servite outfit on, like what I had Dickies on, some tan Dickies, and I had a hoodie on. So that was it, a black hoodie. It just didn't look right. So anyway, CJ and Delvon, that's the first dudes he introduced me to. And I was like, like, let's see what's up. They said that they didn't look like I was going to be good at football. I looked goofy and stuff because I had the khakis on and stuff. So that was funny too. But then I said, what's up? And then right after that day, everybody was cool. Showed me that everybody, no one was trying to be, like, you know what I'm saying, the biggest or do too much, like at some of the other schools. So I felt like it was really a family there and embraced me. I was just trying to find somewhere I could fit in and have fun because the first 3 years weren't really fun in high school. Like you said, moving around, not really having a lot of friends. And coming to Buena Park, man, I'm with Delvon and Jay right now. So it's like I created lifelong brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? Still on the show with my dude Mark. So it's like
Hey man,
everything
family,
happens
bro.
for a reason. And I feel like that was the best thing that could have happened to me going to Buena Park.
So I mean, I know you played all over. You were locking down everybody, and you were scoring touchdowns on everybody. But hey, I mean, there's certain players that are gonna go on and do the next level. You can see
Right.
it. You're on the field. If you really understand the game of football, you can see on film,
Right.
or if you're in the
No, I know
stands.
what you're talking about. Correct.
Um, so it's a different process for those type of players, I believe. Just because you're there for a moment and you already have the mindset that you're going on to that next level. So you
Yeah.
have to, guys. I mean, even for me, like I always try to learn whatever, but I try to gain something. And
Yeah, of
what
course.
do you gain from being in that program? Because there's you got two, I guess high school, not teammates, but two high school brothers that are in the league, and you might have a couple more coming up, and you have numerous playing D1 ball. So like, what did you gain from this program?
From Buena Park, as you asking, yeah. Man, like I said, work ethic, that's one of the main things. Coach White, he installed that quick, even though I get annoyed and stuff. But I think that was part of the process too. I needed a little more discipline in my life. And that was definitely applied there. Discipline, structure, all that stuff. Learning how to push through the hard times as well, fighting through adversity. Figured that out a lot there. Uh, like you said, learn some better communication skills, learn how to, talk with everybody. What else have I learned through there? Uh, it really just set a solid little blueprint for what I need to do in college and then right to the NFL. Like when I got to college, I already felt like, okay, I'm lucky used to this structure already. I'm used to a coach that's on my ass. Like that's how our head coach was at UTEP. So it wasn't nothing getting used to, and all that complaining stuff. Coach White and my dad coached for a little bit. They're not going for that. So it's like either grow up or you're not playing, or it was the end of the day. So I had to do that, and now I think I applied all that stuff that I learned at Buena Park at UTEP, which helped me just be successful there and continue on in my life.
So, I know you mentioned UTEP. We're about to get into that, but before we do, what was your favorite memory or favorite
At Buena
moment?
Park,
Yes, sir.
man, I'm trying to think. My favorite memory would have to be when, even though we lost the game, when we played Villa Park, I just like to have that happen the way like when I returned the kickoff for a touchdown, like that was something different I felt in my like body. Like I've never felt something like that before where I was like, bro, give me the ball, I'm about to go score. Like, so when Cifuentes pitched it to me and I spun and did all that, like all that was like a blur. It was just like in my eyes, it was like, damn, this is my last time playing with these dudes. Like I gotta just, you know what I'm saying, make some shake, but not for myself, but just, you know what I'm saying, to enjoy this last time on the field with my guys. So when I did that and then scored and then people were still turning up, even though we about to lose, like, and then I think after the game, one of their coaches on the other team was like, because I was crying, because it was like, man, like, it really all just hit me right there. I was crying while I'm running for the touchdown. Like, damn, this is my last time playing with everybody, seeing everybody. Like, I'll start thinking about college. There's a bunch of stuff all hit me at the same time. So, but it was also cool, though, just to enjoy that. We rode back on the bus, talked with all the friends for the last time. So that's definitely my favorite memory. Just wish we could have won that game.
Oh yeah, I mean, we were up. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We were.
I mean, there was a couple, questionable things that
Yeah,
went on,
man.
but I'm gonna throw that video. I got that video, bro. Like when I tell people about Nick, oh, you play with Nick, I'm like every time I mention that play because you
Yeah,
were in
no,
like that little, the kick return huddle.
mm-hmm.
You were like, hey, whoever gets the ball, give me the ball. And
Yeah, like I'm about to score.
I think it was Cifuentes who caught it.
Yeah, it was.
And I remember like you broke like what 4 tackles spinning.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
it's gonna be you guys are watching this video right now, and you guys it's gonna be it's probably for me. I played a lot of football, seen a lot of players in the league. Never didn't make it to the league. Crazy plays. That's probably one of my top plays I've like just because of you. You basically called it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying there's one of the memory. Like I never like that was different. Like, bro, I'm about to do this for the squad. So it was like, yeah, that was definitely in the bank for sure.
So we get to
or probably also too making playoffs too though. I've never made playoffs like that, or you know what I'm saying. My 3 years before that, I wasn't doing anything. I barely playing varsity. So like, that's also why I like Buena Park too. They gave me a chance to just play varsity, play football with the bros instead of just making it other than, you know what I'm saying, something other than it's not. It's just football.
Yeah.
And the day we're all in high school, we're kids growing up, trying to just find our own way. And that's
that whole class was a 2014 class. There's so many you guys are real like big brothers, to a lot of us.
Right.
Following you guys, you guys kind of, just you guys had a certain,
Right. And I still keep in contact with all of them dudes, like Ron Bell, that's still my guy. Still talk to not Jesse Davis. Jesse Gomez, my bad. Jesse Davis on the Dolphins. Jesse Gomez, though, still talk to him all the time. You, Cifuentes, Delvon, Jay. Like, yeah, still constant communication. Nothing changed. Not weird. Like, I got to act like something. Like, nah, it's just all natural. So, it's definitely love.
That's what's up, man. I know a lot of people appreciate that. And, it's a real big thing. It's a real cool thing to say that you got a brother in the league. And, that's for sure, man. So, high school's done.
Yeah, let him know. That's my dog.
Yeah. So like you said, high school's done. On that last game, you knew college was coming. So how did that whole process go for you? Did you have the school that you think you wanted, or did you, what was that whole process for you?
Nah, I mean, isn't what I wanted back then. I'm thinking now is like everything happened for the reason, and it all taught me lessons and humbled me, and not even like I was trying to be out there being cocky, but just like right, that's how the world can work sometimes. Like you trying to do everything you can, and sometimes you just don't get your shot. So it was like getting recruited by a lot of teams, and I went to Washington. I wanted to go to Washington. I don't know why, but I just like their colors and stadium. I went to their camp twice. Went to Oklahoma camp twice. At the Oklahoma camp, it's on YouTube too. I had like 12, 13 picks in one-on-ones in like 3 days. And like they were bringing all their top recruits out. I'm locking them up. Like, so I'm like, oh, bet. Like I'm about to get the offer. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like start getting into that level. Like I know I'm as good as all these other guys. Like, why I'm not getting the same like love in return? And they're like, oh, you're too slow. You just don't look like you'll be able to play at the next level. Like, just don't look athletic enough, like not big enough. So it was like I kept hearing all that stuff. So it's like, damn, you start questioning, and you're in high school too. So you're like, damn, I'm not good. Like apparently not. When you see other people getting offers, it's like you know what I'm saying. You did the same thing that they did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so my dad, he was close with a guy, UTEP, Rodriguez. That's my guy, Robert. And my dad sent him the one-on-one film from the Oklahoma drills. And like within like 2 hours, he called me back and offered me. And I was just on a random, like, that was just after we got back from the camp. And I guess his friend hit him up. So then he showed him, offered me. Like 2 hours later, called like the head coach. They all started talking to me. And I was like, this is my first offer. That was tight. That's crazy how it happened, because I've never even heard of UTEP. I didn't even know what that was. Like UTEP, like where's El Paso at?
Yeah.
I have no clue. You know what I'm saying? From California, don't leave here. Like no reason to leave. So got the offer, and then that's right before season started with the BP, and then didn't get any more. A lot of teams were saying, a lot of colleges were saying, oh, we might give you this, like you look good, you're on the bubble and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, it was all just smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
And yeah, ended up at UTEP, went there, had to adjust real quick. But it was the best place for me though, because there's not a lot going on, not a party school, and you can just go there, focus on yourself, get your school done, focus on football. There's really not a lot of distractions at all, so that was good. And like I said, that's what also helped me stay even more disciplined going out there. So, and my head coach, Sean Kugler, he's a coach for the Cardinals now, but he was like Coach White, damn near Coach White times 2. So it was like, it was no laughing with him though. That's why I'm saying that. Like it wasn't no jokes. Like, nah, he's serious. He's serious about winning. Like he wanted to create strong young men mentally and physically. So it taught me all that stuff. And like you said, UTEP, we went 0-12 my junior year, 1-11 my senior year. So like that also taught me stuff. Cause even like me, I'm like, dang, like this is tough. Like some games, like, man, I got to go out there and play again. We're just gonna lose. But it's like that teaches that mental toughness. Like no matter what, go out there and compete till it's over.
Yeah. I mean, so like you just said, you guys didn't have a lot of team success, right? You know,
Right.
you didn't have the record that you wanted, but you guys did have a couple, you know, I mean, 3 including yourself. You had
Yeah.
two teammates go to the league as well and get drafted. You know, did that
Right.
with Aaron Jones and Will Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
Did that help you? Like, did that put, you know, because that's going to lead into my next question is when did you start to think like the NFL was going to be an option, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. Even going into the draft, I'm like, I was still battling that like mental adversity. Like, damn, I'm not good enough. Like, I didn't get no like, and it just happened again in college. Like, same thing. Didn't get any Senior Bowl invites. Didn't get any bowl invites. Like, didn't make all conference team. Like, all that stuff was adding in. And I'm seeing guys going to bowl games and stuff, and that was affecting me. I was lucky kind of down during the process because it's a lot of stuff going through your mind. And me, overthink. Everybody's like, you're gonna make it, you're gonna make it, you're gonna make it. But like that puts a lot of pressure on you. Cause I'm thinking like, damn, what if I don't make it? Then I'm like, not that it's a problem, but it was just like, this is all I know. Like that started hitting me too. Like, dang, football might be over. But I was with my mom during that draft process, and she really helped me and my dad, and just talking to them a lot. And they're like, bro, like you're good enough. Like watch your film, like watch yourself, really, like you understand that. So think taking all that into account helped as well, for sure.
And, you know,
But
before
Aaron, real quick, but Aaron, and that helped too, because it's like, man, I played with these guys. Like, dang, like we were right here playing, competing. Like in practice, they look like, yeah, they balling, but like, you know what I'm saying? We right here on the same team. So it's like, might not be that far from me, but like I said, it was just battling a lot of mental stuff. So, but man, when even on draft day, they're saying, a couple of teams say we're going to draft you, like stay on the phone. And Like I have my whole family there thinking I'm gonna get drafted, and it's like, nah, didn't go down. So that was another like, dang, not that I care about, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, but still like,
Yeah.
just to have more like, dang, all right, cool, whatever, let's just get it done now. So it was like, even then, even when I called, when the Dolphins called me, or I called them, it still was like, okay, I'm gonna go out there, but like, I gotta really believe in myself or it's over with.
I think
Yeah.
it's safe to say, I mean, it's a cliche thing, but you had a chip on your shoulder, like,
Yeah, no, man, that's what I've been really applying to everything now, because it just gives you that little edge, and it's like, all right, like whatever, like, you're not gonna work harder than me, like none of that. Like just put more time into my craft, more time into my mind, healing that, getting my mind right. Cause it was down deep, like not good place, man. So really focus on that, and mental health is very important, because and
absolutely,
confidence. Yeah,
absolutely.
confidence is key too. So that built all that.
Absolutely. No, like I know that when we had Jalen on a couple weeks ago, I know that was he had mentioned his circle, and it's a big thing. I talked to all the young guys around me in high school, going to high school, even in the JUCO, whatever wherever they're at, even if they're not playing sports, I make sure I tell everybody, surround yourself. It matters who you surround yourself with,
Right.
and you need that
Exactly.
circle to call you out when you ain't doing, what you're supposed to, or if you ain't giving it all, or, to make sure that, hey, you need that pat on the back sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
you got any other advice to any, like, really the young guys out there struggling, trying to find their way in life, or, make it out a tough situation?
Yeah, nah, that's my best advice is walking example. Like I was always doubting myself. I was my biggest doubter, I feel like, to me. Just overthinking stuff and just not listening. Like if your family or circle, them the closest ones to you, they're not really gonna lie to you. If they're telling you something, then it's for real. Believe in them, believe in yourself. Because at the end of the day, it all ends up on you. You can determine what happens based on your work ethic and mindset. So, um, yeah, don't let outside noise affect you, even though it affects me too. But you try your hardest to just build and build to where you can start blocking that stuff out. And then it's just like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm going to still ball regardless what you're talking about
Yeah,
or what
absolutely.
anybody's talking about. So, confidence is key. Confidence can help win games, all that stuff.
So we're getting close to a break right now, but before we do, Nick, I know you big into entertainment. I know you like watching other sports. I know you big
Oh,
on
yeah.
music. So I got 3 questions for you. It's going to be, 2 options. You got to pick one or the other. All right. I want.
That's easy. Let's
All
go.
right. Let's do it.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna start off with some music. All right. Lil Wayne or
All
Drake?
right. Me personally, I'm gonna have to say Drake. But I know Lil Wayne, but respect to Lil Wayne though, that's the GOAT. But Drake becoming the new GOAT, and it's like taking it to another level. It's a little different.
Hey, Drake got more
But
hits.
I know Lil Wayne was a GOAT though, for real.
All right. Next question. I know the answer to this too.
Nah, right.
LeBron or MJ?
LeBron. LeBron, easy, any day. LeBron James, man. Space Jam coming out in 2 weeks. I'm gonna promote that for him. Y'all go watch that.
Hey, hey, you think we get that third star in LA?
Man, we need to. At this point, it need to be. I don't know who they said they need to try to get Dame over there or something.
Dame time. We get Dame.
Dame time, yeah, or Steph. Man, somebody.
Ooh.
That
All
would be
right. The last one
vicious.
before we go on our break. All right. So are you a movie guy or a TV show guy?
Mm, it's tough because I'm really both. But I guess at the end of the day, I'm more of a TV show guy eventually, or
What shows?
realistically.
What shows is Nick
I give
Needham
you my
watching?
top 10. I give you my top 10.
Oh,
Snowfall, hard. Narcos. Um, it's called The Ozarks.
okay.
Yeah, on Netflix, super tight. It was one called The Hunters on Amazon Prime. That was tight. Them on Amazon, very tight. Amazon Prime. It's called Them. Netflix. What else? Oh, what's it called? Oh, El Chapo. I was watching that tough, like 3 series. It's a little voiceover, but that's what I'm saying. In El Paso, I got onto all that cartel stuff. So I really like watching that stuff. It's very interesting. Not
Oh
just
man.
like Pablo Escobar and stuff. That would be wild how they was moving. But let me see, what's the other one? Let me just name one more. So far. I like Stranger Things too when that was
Oh,
out.
that's what's up, man. I know there's a lot of
Yeah.
Stranger Things fans out there. What about
Yeah.
Atlanta? You watch? I know Jayhawks in Atlanta, but
Yeah. Nah, that's one that I haven't got to watch yet.
ooh, I recommend that one. That one's a cold
Yeah.
show. It's cold, bro. It's cool. It's
That's what Childish Gambino.
yeah. It's like modern,
Yeah.
bro. Like it has like it's updated, so the music's cool. All
Oh yeah.
it's a good show for like people our age to really watch. Like it's up there,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I'm going to check that out there for sure.
So we're gonna take a break right now. We got our ads coming up. Yeah. Use promo code Sideline10 to receive 10% off all of your graphic design needs, logos, pictures, business cards, anything that you need. Contact Matthew Cifuentes at Matt2Siffy. Welcome back to the Centerlocked Show. I'm right here with Mr. Nik Needham, defensive back from the Miami Dolphins.
I was
And
good with it.
we're about to get into the NFL. I know a lot of Dolphin fans out there tuning in, and you about to get some insider information right now. So, Nick, we went over a little bit before the break. You got to the draft, didn't go the way you at the time wanted,
Right.
but now you are a role player. You are an important player on this Dolphins team, and you guys are gearing up to make a run this year. So let's go back to year one. Before any games,
Yeah.
what's your mindset being an undrafted, I guess what free agent, right, or undrafted signee,
Yeah,
whatever.
undrafted rookie. Yeah.
Undrafted rookie. You're out there in mini camp, rookie mini camp. What's going on? What's your mindset like?
Man, well, it was tough because first day, like I said, I was nervous, not thinking like I belong and all that type of stuff. So I'm like, all right, let me just go out here and do it and just see what happens. So the first day, it was real hot. And like in my head, I'm just like, dang, like, do I want to do this? Like, is this for me? I'm down bad. Like, it's sweating, feeling terrible. And then like I think the last day of rookie mini, I actually balled out. And I mean, I dropped like 3 picks, but hey, I was getting my hands on them though. So
Yeah.
it was cool. And like after that, I felt how happy I was. Like, oh dang, like I'm out here, like, you know what I'm saying, balling a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's the league. Like I'm thinking, like that's all the thing. I was like, oh, this NFL, like it is big, but you can't oversell it to yourself because at the end of the day, like they always say, everybody always say, it's just football. So I think that was a point. And then, like I said, I was feeling good, and I called Jay, told him like I made a couple of plays, and like just having that moment, telling my mom and stuff, was like, okay, maybe I can do this. So then when veteran minicamp started, I was just locking in, trying to just do whatever I needed to do to ball. I was making plays on the ball, getting picks. And then, yeah, and then they had put me starting for the first preseason game because I was balling in practice. But then I didn't do very well, nervous, like that type stuff.
Jitters.
And the biggest key too, when I first got there, I didn't know I was a little out of shape. I'm thinking in the NFL, you got to be 200, but like 205 pounds a corner. But realistically, you got to run for days. So I think, after the first couple preseason games, I didn't go and didn't really do how I thought I was gonna do. And then they broke it down like, yeah, that's really, you gotta get your weight right. You gotta get in shape. That's really what it was. Now Paso, we weren't getting like the most money in our funds for a month. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm eating McDonald's, Popeyes for dinner every day. Like, so all that stuff added up. And yeah, but them first 3 days was an eye opener to really like, okay, maybe I can do this and maybe I can compete and ball out. So it's just after that, it was just take it day by day. That's what my dad said. Don't try to think too far ahead, just step by step. What do he always say? He said, big rock, small hammer.
Ooh, sound like exactly like
Yeah,
what
right. On me.
coach was saying.
Right. We taking big rocks, turn them into little rocks. So it's like just little stuff like that was just helping me going and praying at night. That's really helped me a lot. I feel like that helped me the most. Doing that.
Did you ever have a like? I know you said after those first 3 days you were feeling pretty good, but like when did you have that moment where you're like, you know what, I belong out here, you know?
Man, after after I got cut and then they brought me back for practice squad, that was like, okay, they see something. If I wasn't, because I'm like, damn, it's only practice squad. Like, I'm still not that good. But then realistic, it's like, I could not even be here. So it's like something, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm doing something right. And that was what I'm telling you. I was battling hella mental confidence and all that stuff. I was always my biggest doubter. And every little thing I would be a big critique on. And you're not always going to be perfect. It's really what Jay be saying. So he's only God perfect. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't be too hard on yourself. So then when like 5 weeks into that, after I got cut and they brought me back for practice squad, I was getting my body right. Cause I'm like, all right, this is my last chance. Like they told me like, get your body right. It's not just some chill year. Like you can be cut in any moment. So I'm like, all right, I gotta take this very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a switch. That was a wake up call. Cause again, I'm thinking, damn, I just lost football again when I got the call. That like bring your iPad and all that stuff. So I'm like, all right, I gotta do something. And if it doesn't work, at least I know I tried my hardest. So then like week 5, week 6, we played Washington. And like 2 days before the game, they hit me and was like, yeah, you about to, we're going to bring you up this week. We're going to need you to play in the slot. And I was like, oh shit. Like, damn, on a Thursday, like,
Yeah.
That's practice squad because you don't do that much on the weekend. I'm getting ready, like, I'm about to just chill this weekend, like, watch the game. So that also flipped the switch, like, nah, ain't no, like, I wasn't chilling, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Can't chill too hard. It's not just a kick it job. So then went out there, nervous as hell again. Cause I'm like, Twitter also took a big thing on me in my rookie year. Everybody tagging me. I wasn't used to that either. You know what I'm saying? Playing at UTEP, you don't get any interaction from fans. So I'm getting fans hitting me up like, you suck, like all this stuff. So having to hear like, who the hell is 40? Get him off the field. Why he even out there? So it's like reading all that stuff when you first get there. You're like, damn, bro, like I'm not good. And I'm like, here we go again. I'm about to play. They about to hate me again. And then I was just like, man, whatever. Once I got on the field, I was like, oh, this feels different too. Like I'm a little more comfortable because I've been going against the starters for 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Went out there, 3 PBUs, no catches on me, made a couple of tackles. So solid. Tackle Adrian Peterson, that was cool.
Hey, that's what's up.
So yeah, to see him over there, yeah, that was funny. So like that experience, and then I was like, you know what I'm saying, did kind of saw. I was like, maybe I do, you know what I'm saying, belong a little bit. Let me just keep trying to get better and better. And then week by week, I was getting better and better and better. So
I know there's just like anything in life, you tend to build relationships, but are there any, I guess, like not role models, but any players you looked up to or that helped you settle into the league?
For sure. TJ McDonald, California dude from SC. He was like the big bro. My locker was right next to him. So just all through OTAs and training camp, talking to him and stuff. He was real cool. Who else? My dude, Bobby McCain. That's still a role model for me because he been balling for a minute and just a cool guy. Taught me like the roast, like how to move and all that stuff. Who else taught me? Oh yeah. Sorry, 1 second. Who else taught me? Chris Lamont. I'm sorry. Chris Lamons. And that's my friend still right now. He was on the Dolphins when I first got there. And I ended up moving to an apartment where he was staying because this is my bro, and he's 1 year older than me, or 2 years, I think. And he was just, like you said, took me under his wing, showed me stuff like how to move and just what to do, what not to do, all that stuff, just different adjustments. So they really helped me out. Bobby McCain, probably the most out of anybody, though, past 2 years. That's a vet that knows how to take care of his team. He was the team leader. Knows how to keep people's heads right. And that's teaching me, like, as if I want to be a leader, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw one right in front of me, like how to move and how to do it right. Because there's some people don't do it right. So
Are you
it's
at
never
that?
fake.
Are you at that point where you're helping the younger guys come in yet?
Nah, not. I wouldn't say like I'm there yet. I'm still like have a lot to learn, plenty to learn. So never want to be on that stuff. I think when the time is right, I think I'll know.
Yeah, you'll know. You'll know
Okay,
when.
yeah, I'm doing stuff. But I never have any problem helping out the younger guys. Because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to win and get better. So
Absolutely.
I know what I can do. I know what they can do.
So I know we talk about players having an impact on you. I know a lot of the Dolphin fans are curious about this. What has Coach Flores, meant to you and meant to not just your game, but just kind of like everything involved with you?
Right. No, I think that's why I've been blessed going from A. White to Coach Cougs and then to Flores, because they all low-key kind of move the same and act the same, like very disciplined, not really tolerant for a lot of late, like, you know what I'm saying, the little stuff, being late, like talking back, all that like childish stuff. They all teach like that's a no-go. There's zero tolerance for that. So he definitely installed that in me. And he also, you know what I'm saying, taught some grit too, because we go hard out there in Miami every day in practice. And he doesn't care what happens. Like, throw up, doesn't care, get back out there. Like, I remember it was one day I was just super dead, and it was just like, and nobody, you know what I'm saying, nobody cares. You got to win the game. That's how it goes. And you need to take care of your body, make sure that you can perform at an elite level at all times. So he definitely taught me that. And he's a good family dude, good coach, good person, good at motivating. So he taught me a lot of stuff, definitely.
So we're going into year 3, Nick, right? I'm correct on that, right? Year 3.
Correct.
What are some of the changes that you've seen from within yourself, within the team, or whatever you want to talk about from year 1 to year 2, and then now going into I guess the off season of, not really off season, but now you're getting geared up to go for year 3.
Well, year 1, I don't know if it was a record, but like I know we had some of the most, like we had the most changing roster throughout the season. So there's new guys coming in every day, like every day we was getting new guys. And like Coach Flo even got to the end of the season, started making jokes about it, like, all right, here's the Monday new guy. Y'all introduce yourself, like, because they were just searching. I don't know what's going on, but you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But then year 2, you could feel just a difference. It was more of a team, like we're more locked in, everybody playing together, playing well. And we came up just a little short in playoffs. So that's year 3. It's like, man, we was right there. There's only one game off. Like, that's all it takes. Like, we could have won, you know what I'm saying? We could win one more game. That's easy. Not easy. It's never easy to win in the NFL. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just one more game. That's all we needed. So I think this year everybody feels that. Kind of been playing together for 2 years because he was his first year as a head coach, my rookie year too. So he's, I guess, you know what I'm saying, trying to get his team. So I think this third year, my mindset, like I said, I've worked on that as well. I think it's just way better. My confidence is there. I'm not really worried about what anybody's thinking. On to the next play type mentality. And I think that's what's going to help me and has helped me so far this year. Had a real good mini camp. So, I think it's about to take off.
I guess we'll go with individual goals. Anything you looking at stats-wise or anything you
want? I never want to put numbers on stuff like that because you just never know how stuff shakes. But, I mean, definitely want more interceptions than I had last year. more PBUs, more tackles. You always want to get better and increase, even if it's just by one. Just get better every year and increase that, because consistency and consistent growth is the key. So I've been working on that and just focusing on that. Whatever happens, happens. But I believe in my play that more plays will happen.
Absolutely, man. I that's always a good way to look at everything is the long term. You can't get to the long term without the short term. And you need
Right.
that day by day stuff. You need that even sometimes it's even hour by hour, play by play, whatever you want to look at it.
Right.
But before we go on, I want to ask one more question about the Dolphins and I guess Miami as a whole. Like, is it? I know there's like a lot of temptation down there. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah.
how do you keep that mindset? Like with everything going on. Like what's the like? I know we talked about you having a chip on your shoulder. You trying to be that next level always. But
Mhm.
like, what do you do to like keep that mindset?
Well, like I said, UTEP taught me a lot about that too. Like, to just stay in there and lock in during football. Like, distractions and all that stuff it's cool, but like at the end of the day, this is even more important now because it's the NFL and this is my job. So it's like I don't want me going out or doing something that's going to affect me in the game and can possibly lead me to having a bad game or not being on the team anymore from doing something dumb or just trying to have too much fun or anything like that. Just like it is in any job or field of work.
Mhm.
You can have fun, but you don't want to have too much fun and get distracted from your job and the overall purpose of why you're there. To get money and be able to help out your family and friends and stuff like that. So, and I didn't I've heard from people too, they tell us like you don't really need to be going out. Like Miami, you can get lost out here, and a lot you hear some players say that like it's Miami though, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
downtown South Beach, everybody want to go there. So when you do that, it's like you can get lost out there, and everybody stays up till 6 a.m. And it's like I went out one time and I was like, man, like I can't do this. I don't know how they do this.
Yeah.
You going home when the sun come up. It's like, man, no, I'm good. And I never been that real type guy, like to be, you know what I'm saying? I always been laid back, play video games. That's really what that was my fun. I couldn't wait to play some games and just chill when practice is over.
What games you got? Like, what's your go-to?
Well, right now I ain't been playing that much because they ain't really made nothing. But back then I play Madden during season too. I play Madden and
You play
FIFA.
as yourself or?
No. I play Ultimate Team. Nah, I'm not good enough on the game, so I don't pick myself. I'm only a 70 or something. Like, nah. We gotta up that.
Hey, we gotta get that number up. You know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah, but like
EA
right now, I
Sports.
got on my Ultimate Team. I got an all Dolphins team.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got some throwback players like Ricky Williams and Dan Marino, the quarterback. So it's like I'll be playing with that stuff. But I've also been on the Ghost of Tsushima. If I don't know if you've seen that, it's like a ninja assassin game.
I heard it. I heard of it.
Yeah, no, that's just super fun. What else? Fortnite Dead. I
Any
played
Call
that
of
in
Duty?
college. It hasn't been a lot of duty. I think I ran that out of my system when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Middle school, I played that all day, every day. High school, played all day, every day. It's like, man.
Hey, we
College,
gotta.
even college was playing it all day. So it's like, I think right now it's just like,
Hey,
I'm
you
cool.
got
I
more.
like story. Huh?
You got more pull than me, so I need you to get in contact with EA. Let's get this NCAA football back out there, man.
Oh man, yeah, that's what they said. They're gonna release it. We'll see though. I hope so. That was really one of the funnest games too. We would all play that.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned Ron Bell earlier, man. I remember going every day with Ronald after or
Well,
before practice.
go to his house right there.
Yes,
Yeah.
he'll
No,
always
run that
win.
shit.
Ronald will always
Ronald
win.
never loses at the game.
And then if
I
you
swear, I played him in UFC one time. Like, I'm not gonna stop playing you till I win, and had to just stop playing because he beat me like 50 times in a row. I was hot.
he'd
I'm
be
like, bro,
laughing
no, run
too.
it again, run it again, run it again, run it again. I'm like, damn. He just wow.
Ah,
I'm like, man. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get better, bro.
All right,
I think
one
I
last
beat him.
question.
Beat him a
One
couple
last question
times.
for Dolphins Nation. What's your favorite uni combo? Like, what's the?
Ooh, the throwbacks, the all white.
Ooh,
Yeah, them
okay,
look the cleanest with the little 3 stripes on the helmet, and then
yeah.
because it's like a little thing. Everybody wear black accessories with those, with the throwbacks, and I think that was cool to me when I first got there. So I'm like, damn, green and black, like that's tight.
Yeah, hey, that's
And I
cool.
look and I start wearing them, like, oh, that's dope. And they
Yeah,
look the coldest one when we wear a
yeah.
black towel too. I'm like, oh,
Okay, we're gonna be looking out for
uh,
it. Some
oh
sauce,
yeah.
some extra sauce. We'll look back at this in a couple months and see
Yeah,
what
man. Let me
Nick
see.
got
I'm
out there for
switch it.
us
I'm at
there.
the switch the swag. I got my little signature swag. I might have to switch it up though. The little 2 armband, 1 armband on each side.
Okay.
That's it.
All
Yeah.
right. So we got, we're wrapping this episode up. Nick, I appreciate everything. You're a busy man. You got a lot going on. But before we go, we got a couple questions, couple things to do. All right. So I
Okay.
sent you
So
two. I sent you 2 photos earlier. All right.
right.
I told you not to open them, not to take a look at them. But
Right.
now it's time for that to happen. Right.
It's time.
All
All
right.
right. Let me
All
see.
right. Let's look at photo number 1. All right.
All
Tell
right. Let
me
me
what
check
your
it out.
reaction to the photo is.
Let me check it out. Wait. Oh, that's the one with my mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. That just explains it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mama's boy. But no, that's like one of my best friends still. You know what I'm saying? I'm her only child, so she's a little protective over me. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. And I love my mom, and you can see that smile on the face. That's how it is every time I see her.
Your mom's always repping you, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. See, that's my number 1 soldier, right? She's gonna go to war every
I
time.
saw the cleats that you had for her. Those were super clean.
Oh yeah, the love, yeah. Mothers, they gotta show that love.
All right, then now let's look at photo number 2.
Oh, the number 2. Pops, look, told you that 81.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's funny. That brings back good memories. Here come look at the knee pads. Oh my goodness. It's bigger than my legs. Now
What's up
that's
with
just
the
see, we would go down the street, he'll throw that ball with me and stuff. Work on trying to be a quarterback back then. That's when my bad, back then. I was trying to be a quarterback, go through the eyes and steps of my father, but we ended up having to just play receiver for a little bit and then end up playing DB because just sometimes when your dad coaching you, it don't really work out. Everybody know that sometimes. So,
Hey man, shout out to Pops. You know what I mean?
but that's Big Steve, Steve, OG Calhoun. Yes, sir.
Hey, I was tripping on the photo because I'm so used to seeing him in a jumpsuit.
Man, yeah, that's looking. Let me look one more time. Looking clean cut.
Look at the
I got that
lineup,
young
man. You got
face.
it boxed in.
Huh?
I said, look at the lineup. He
Oh
got
yeah,
the
no, that lineup clean. Look at mine though, looking terrible. Man, I don't know why they let me walk around like that.
yeah, man. Shout out to Armed and Dangerous.
Yeah, Armed and Dangerous
If
doing
you
big
a
things,
player out
going
there,
global.
hey, get in contact with Armed and Dangerous. Get to a camp this offseason this summer. It's gonna help you
Man,
out on the field. Well, don't matter whatever level you are at. You're in high
right.
school, youth football, you in college, or you in the league. Make sure you get in contact with Armed and Dangerous.
Best skills camp in California, really in the United States. So everybody need to tap in for sure. He gonna get you right. And he local. He from, Orange County. Santa Ana boy.
Man, the juice, man.
The
Putting on for the
juice.
juice.
Got it on me.
Ooh. Okay, is that new or?
Yes, sir.
Hey, so you're gonna, that gonna be seen on the field, or is that gonna be covered
Oh
up?
yeah. Now that's for sure gonna be seen. Juice County,
All right.
California, the real.
Ooh, that's what's up. All right, so now the next little segment we got, I'm gonna say 4 names. After each name, I want you to say one word that comes immediate. All right.
All right.
All right. You don't, and so for those listening, he does not know the names. All right. So first name, Jalen Hawkins.
Baller.
Second name, Steve Calhoun.
OG.
Third name, Shannon Needham.
Boss lady.
All right. The fourth one, Nik Needham.
The underdog.
I love that. I love that word,
Yeah.
man. That's perfect right there.
Yeah.
All right. So the last question, I do this.
Right.
We're on the Sideline Sports media page right now. It'll be on the Sideline Sports YouTube channel. Make sure everybody's subscribing. Stay tuned. We got a lot more content coming your way. But Nick, I ask everybody this: who do you want next, or who do you want to be on the Centerlocked Show? But hey,
Let me see
question
who
though,
else.
because you got to help. If whoever you say, you got to help bring on.
All right, let me think. Steve,
Ooh,
my
I love that
dad,
one.
on me, he need to get on the center live.
Hey, I love it. You know what I mean? I remember.
Yeah.
I got it now. I got to ask questions to coach. He's over there always telling me what play to run, snap the
All
ball,
right.
all
I mean,
that.
now you got to get on you.
Man, Nick, I appreciate everything. I know you got a lot
Appreciate you,
going
bro.
on. I know. Hey, I'm Dolphins Nation. Nick's a baller. So continue to support, continue to love. Nick out there. Everybody keep. We're gonna plug everything you got. So this is a perfect time for you. Where can people find you, and what do you got going on? Anything? This is your time. You got all for you.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah.
My bad. I'm tripping. But nah, I don't got nothing going on right now. Like I said, just working out here in the juice, getting it in with my friends and family. And then off to camping a little bit. But just know, like, everybody need to just keep going, keep grinding, keep balling, keep representing the juice, man, because we're trying to take it to another level.
Absolutely. Hey, Juice County
Let's
to the
go.
fullest. We put it on for the the OJ. That's what we doing.
Right.
Orange County, we got dogs out here. We don't get the love that we supposed to. So,
right.
You guys, this is the host with the most. We're on the show where anything goes, the Centerlocked Show. Make sure you tune in, subscribe, follow on all social media. And once again, thank you, Nick. And see you guys next week.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Buena Park is in the building. Buena Park? What's the deal? Nothing but the homies out there. Nothing but the homies. What's up with the homies?
Who poppin'?